a whole new world. District of COLE-UMBIA. Cole? Hutson? No. Goal, Hutson. I've got more. I've got so many more, but we'd be here all night. Caps win 4-1 over the Ottawa Senators in the NHL debut of one Mr. Cole Hutson. And yeah, as hyped up as Hutson has been by analysts, by scouts, by the media as one of the top prospects in all of hockey, watching his performance tonight in his NHL debut, it is possible that they might have been underselling him. He scored a goal, of course, we will get to that, but he also led all players in the game in offensive zone possession. He was one of the top guys in the game on either side in terms of things like controlled zone exits, controlled zone entries. He was all over the place, controlling the play from the back end for the Washington Capitals. The power play as well, right? We had all been waiting, of course, to see what Cole Hutson could do with this dreadful Washington Capitals power play. It has been dreadful all season long here. We were all, of course, so excited to see what Cole Hutson could do with this power play. We only got just the one look at it because, of course, the Washington Capitals never seem to get more than one power play in a hockey game. They did get another one like all the way at the end of the game with like a minute left. Whatever, that doesn't even count. The Ottawa Senators at that point, they were pulling their goaltender for the extra attacker, made it 5-on-5. So again, whatever, that does not count as a power play in my book. So they had one real power play in which we got to see Cole Hutson work the point, and ooh boy, did he ever work it. This power play with Cole Hutson quarterbacking it in his first ever game in the National Hockey League, this was the best Washington Capitals power play that we have seen all season. They didn't get the goal on it, I know that. Some guys missed on some opportunities, but it was more about what it looked like, right? First of all, they were actually in the offensive zone for the entire power play, something that we have not seen all season from this Washington Capitals power play. When the puck did come out of the offensive zone very briefly, it was right back in because the zone entries with Cole Hutson quarterbacking this thing, the zone entries all of a sudden were so easy for this Caps team. Zone entries have plagued this team and this power play all season long. The zone entries have been the biggest problem on the Washington Capitals power play this season. I cannot stress that enough. Cole Hutson's here. Zone entries are fixed. So into the zone easily, right? Keeping possession of the puck inside of the zone easily. And then when they're actually in that offensive zone on the power play, then we see what a power play is supposed to look like here, right? It is not supposed to be just you bumble fucking the puck around at your own blue line and in the neutral zone, unable to cross over the offensive blue line, it getting kicked back out and you having to go retrieve it, chase it back down to your own end, right? That is not what a power play is supposed to look like, folks. A power play is supposed to look like this one here did tonight for the Washington Capitals against the Ottawa Senators. Again, the one power play opportunity that they did have in the game, this is what it is supposed to look like. Tons of offensive zone time. They are whipping the puck around, crisp passes, opening up seams. Like, wow, we haven't seen that all season, right? You watch other teams and you see it on their power plays. This was the first power play all season pretty much where the Washington Capitals were making these cross seam passes, finding lanes. What a concept here. It is as if, I swear to God, Cole Hutson arrived here to this power play, and it's not just him that is making it better, but it is also that his arrival seems to have instantly given swagger to the rest of the guys on this power play unit. Tons of looks generated, tons of grade A scoring chances created on that one power play opportunity that they did get in this game. I cannot wait to see what this power play looks like going forward here and certainly into next season. All right, let's get to your scoring. So first period, no goals. Second period, though, we have got Rasmus Sandin, beautiful pass, down low, finds Alex Ovechkin heading to the net. Ovi with the deflection, and that is, folks, his 25th goal of this, his age 40 season. Unbelievable stuff here by the Washington Capitals. Aging like a fine wine is Ovi. I know he's obviously lost a step, right? He's lost a few steps, frankly. He has slowed down this season for sure, even from last season, where he scored a whopping 44 goals in only 65 games in his age 39 season. That was absolutely ridiculous. He has slowed down here, but he is still putting pucks into the net, right? 25th goal of the season here for Alex Ovechkin. The assist, like I said, the primary assist and the only assist on this goal goes to that beautiful pass by Rasmus Sandin. And the Caps are up here 1-0. And then Tom Wilson, not to be outdone by his good buddy, Alex Ovechkin. Tom Wilson, he scores his 25th goal of this season already as well, picking the top corner on Linus Ullmark. That is a beautiful shot there by Tom Wilson for his 25th of the season. Like I said, for the Caps, phenomenal power forward. Assists on this goal go to Trevor Van Riemsdyk on the primary assist and to Pierre-Luc Dubois on the secondary assist. And so Tom Wilson goes top cheese, like I said, and this puts the Caps up 2-0 here, and that is how the second period would end. Third period, we make it all the way through the third period, almost still holding that 2-0 lead until the Senators, they pull Ullmark for the extra attacker here, getting the extra skater out on the ice. And this is where they finally score their first goal of this hockey game. Tim Stützle cuts the Caps lead to 2-1 here again, with the goaltender pulled for the extra attacker to make it 6-on-5, right? And that's really unfortunate here for the Washington Capitals, but in particular for Logan Thompson, the Caps' wonderful netminder, as I really thought that he really deserved a shutout in this game. He played unbelievable yet again, stopped 34 of 35 Ottawa Senators shots, and this here by Stützle, this would be the only goal that would beat him, like I said, with them having their netminder pulled for the extra attacker to get the advantage there. So unfortunate, really. Like I said, I really thought that LT deserved a shutout in this game, but you know what? I can guarantee you that he does not care. All that he cares about right now are the 2 points in the standings for his Washington Capitals. So 2-1, and then the Senators, they pull Ullmark again for the extra attacker, but this time it is Aliaksei Protas. Shoots one into the empty net here for the Caps. That is the 22nd goal of this season already for Aliaksei Protas. So another very strong season by him, right? Up and down at points for sure, but he has really rounded into form here now. Like I mentioned, earlier in the season, in some of these post-game reaction videos, and I know I mentioned on the podcast as well, I do think that, the earlier parts of this season, the first half of the season or so, what we were seeing from Aliaksei Protas was that I do believe that he was still dealing with some after effects from that injury that he suffered at the end of last season, which cost him, regular season games at the end of the regular season and cost him playoff games as well. I do believe that he was still feeling some of the effects of that injury for the first part of this season here. And now here recently, for many weeks now, he has really rounded into form. Like I said, he is playing a lot more like himself. So that is great to see for the Washington Capitals heading into next season. And like I said, he's still got 22 goals, right? So that's still a very strong season for a very young forward in this league. 22nd of the season for Aliaksei Protas, goes into the empty net. Connor McMichael on the primary assist. That is the only assist on that goal. That puts the Caps up 3-1. And that sets up a great moment here as the Ottawa Senators, they again pull Linus Ullmark for the extra attacker. And so their net is empty here yet again. And head coach Spencer Carberry, he has got the rookie, the new signee, who just signed his entry-level contract with the Washington Capitals, just has come out of college with Boston University. That is who Spencer Carberry has got on the ice here, is Cole Hutson, to kill off the rest of the clock here with the Ottawa Senators. trying to get back into this game here. So yeah, their net is empty. Cole Hutson is out there, and this was just a wonderful moment for Cole Hutson and for all of his teammates and for Capitals fans as well, as he grabs hold of a puck here. He's actually skating down the ice with it, and you could tell that like he was looking for somebody to pass it off to, but everybody on the ice, including the two forwards who were up with him, right in line with him there, that being the captain, Aliaksei Ovechkin, and then Connor McMichael as well. Both of those guys, Ovechkin and McMichael, were screaming at Cole Hutson to shoot this puck himself. They did not want the pass there. They wanted Cole Hutson to score his first National Hockey League goal. Connor McMichael actually was super funny. Like he didn't even have his stick on the ice. Like he was not going to accept a pass in that scenario at all from Cole Hutson. He had a stick up in the air. He's just like pointing, like shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Spencer Carberry said after the game, he gave credit to those two guys, Connor McMichael and Aliaksei Ovechkin, for shouting at Cole Hutson to just take the goal himself, to shoot that puck into the empty net himself to get his first NHL goal. Spencer Carberry said of Connor McMichael that he was basically doing everything other than like lighting up a couple of flares out there to tell Cole Hutson to just score that goal himself. The guys on the ice, they really wanted Cole Hutson to get that one. Unselfish plays there all around, right? By Connor McMichael, by the captain Aliaksei Ovechkin. Cole Hutson, he listens to them. He takes the shot himself, puts it right in to the empty cage for his first National Hockey League goal in his first National Hockey League game. So great stuff there. And it was really fitting, like I said, because this goal, honestly, it capped off what was a really great, phenomenal even NHL debut by Cole Hutson. He had a fantastic game for the Washington Capitals. He was not only effective, but he was an impact player in this, his first NHL game. So great to see him get rewarded here with the empty net goal. Like I said, very fitting for the game that he had. He deserved this goal. He played a phenomenal game. You just love the unselfishness from everybody on the ice, right? Like you expect it, obviously, from the captain, Aliaksei Ovechkin. We have seen that many times from him. Great to see a young guy like Connor McMichael as well. Just completely unselfish there. And Cole Hutson, first NHL goal, puts the Caps up here 4-1. And that is how the game would end. And so that would be, folks, your final score, Washington Capitals in Cole Hutson's National Hockey League debut, 4-1 over the Ottawa Senators. And judging by how good he looked out there, I would say that goal is probably going to be the first of many for Cole Hutson in a Washington Capitals jersey. All right, babes, that is going to be it for this one. Man, what a fun evening of Washington Capitals hockey here. Something that we have been waiting for here, obviously, with the debut in the NHL of Cole Hutson. It was a lot of fun. He lived up to the hype, like I said, and probably even exceeded the hype, like I said. He just really had a phenomenal game. So that was really, really, really fun to see. And for the Washington Capitals part, their next game will come on Friday against a Metropolitan Division foe in the New Jersey Devils. That game comes up on my birthday on Friday, so hoping that the Caps can pull out a win in that one, they continue to fight here, right? Like realistically, we've talked about it. They are probably not coming all the way back to make it into the Stanley Cup playoffs here this season, but you love to see the fight, right? Like they have not given up. The players in the locker room have not given up on this season, no matter how far behind they are in the standings, right? So you love to see that. What more can you ask for at this point? I love to see that fight out of my team. We will pick it up on Friday, on my birthday, like I said. I will still be right back here on the YouTube channel after that one. I'll be watching that game, of course, even though it is my birthday. I'll be right back here on the YouTube channel after that game with your post-game reaction video. So we look forward to that one. Hope that they can pick up another 2 points, have another good showing there on Friday against the Devils. We always love beating them. What can I say? Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys. You know, the channel right now is growing a lot. Views are going up, subscribers are going up. So that means a lot to me. I'm really happy to see that. just because I love that more people are getting to see these videos and more people are, joining our little community here of Washington Capitals fans where we get to talk about Capitals hockey, talk about the team that we all love. It's been a lot of fun here this season. So looking to continue that, no matter whether the Caps make it into the playoffs or not, right? We will still be here for sure, chatting with you all. So just really appreciate everybody who has subscribed recently and all of my longtime subscribers as well. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means a lot to me that you guys are here. So we're having a blast here. We will continue to do so. Until next time, babes. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, and as always, baby, let's go Caps.